No gi, lasso guard. And I go to attempt the inversion here, but this gentleman says no bueno. So he brings his elbow tight, like you have a suitcase, right there, and it's no good. So I can just readjust, and on Tuesday, so we went to the dancer instead. Some of you, I walked around and I was explaining that if you get the good constriction here, they won't be able to rip out. Should we try it? I probably shouldn't demonstrate it. I don't want to risk looking like a dummy.
Okay. I don't care.
All right, hold on. Don't wait for me to say come back. Now I look like a dummy regardless. Ready?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh my God.
So I attempt the inversion. He brings his elbow to his side. He doesn't want it. So then I push off the hip and I attempt for the dancer, but Felix knows what's happening, so he postures up. And so I'm like, well, shucks. So now I'm going to move this leg just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to drop my heel so that my calf is on his elbow ditch. And with that window there, I'm going to bring my knee to my nose and drive my leg right through that. Now I am triangulating his arm instead of his head. And I'm going to clamp this down, and then I'm going to lead with my arm as well, right inside. Grabbing behind the armpit, grabbing back here, bringing this tight. Then I'm going to reach under my leg here so that I can trap his elbow. And then I'm going to grab my hand and I'm going to whisper in his ear something super secret.
I don't know what you're doing. Yeah. What? I don't want to worry. I'm good.
Bicep slicer. So I'm putting tension, significant amount of tension in his elbow and his shoulder, and this tendon actually goes up behind the ear, back here. So once again, I'm in lasso guard. I'm not going to do all the other iterations, but it all ties into itself. I posture this way. I bring the heel downwards just for a moment. I bring the knee to me so that I can dive my toes first. I triangulate it, or I make a triangle here with his bicep. I set up my hoagie grip, and then I bring it all to me so that I can lead my arm in and grab behind the shoulder and pull him to me. Then I reach around, grab either above at the tricep, but here your own hand. The intention is that his elbow isn't able to come out. And then I'm pushing my whole frame, the whole frame that way, and bringing him close to me. If he attempts to pass, he gives it to me, less distance for me to travel. If he attempts to pass, we do a modified dancer. Right? So if he comes this way, he makes it more constricting. If he attempts to go this way, we just, again, modify the dancer. And what that means is, okay, go ahead and go that way. Or just turn the knees. And then I still have the bicep slicer. White belts, I did this in competition. Actually, it's on the iPad if you want to watch. I went for the far side arm bar. So I went this like this, and I drove my groin or my belly button forward. So as I was going for the far side arm bar, I went like this. So I won with the bicep slicer in a white belt competition. Don't tell anybody. Any questions?